Well, good evening, YouTube. How is everybody doing tonight? Well, it's been an interesting day. Went on an unusual service call this afternoon to a rural school out in the country. Well, main reason I'm making a video like this is I had a customer that called and requested some work on a server. So I came out on site, did some investigating of it, and there's one word of advice for any schools or daycares or other K-12 institutions where you've got a network of computers, routers, domain controllers, DHCP, different servers for different programs and applications. If you're going to have somebody set up the equipment, please have documentation or have them make documentation so you know what's what. What's scary is when you go into a place and nobody knows anything about anything. They're just that some fly-by-night person comes in, does some work, charges you an exorbitant amount of money, and then takes off and never comes back. That's all fine and good, but problem is you gotta be able to know what's what, like IP addresses or what services you have running, what passwords, what emails, what how your protocols are set up, what kind of domain settings you're using, what kind of group policy. Place I walked into today, I've never really done any service with them before, but it's kind of scary when you don't have any clue on how they're running their system, and they just nobody knew anything about anything there. So, like I said, word of advice: have documentation on hand. Make sure everything is spelled correctly. Make sure everything is in a correct protocol. Because when you have IT people coming and you don't have any documentation, you can't explain one iota from another. That makes our jobs harder. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you have a contractor come in, make sure that they make a detailed logbook of what they've done, what's currently running, what's expected to be done, any upgrades that need to be done. So I'm not going to keep this stream too long. There might be one on the stream tomorrow night, depending on if there's any more questions in the email and on the forum. I haven't seen any yet, so if there's I don't get any questions by tomorrow night, we're probably going to postpone that until further notice. So on that note, we will continue with these random spontaneous videos of different product reviews. And so basically just to kind of give you a heads up, I know this isn't part of what I'm talking about now, but just to kind of throw it out there, I decided to make a new series. I don't think I've mentioned it in any previous videos. That basically it's kind of a fun outside of the box thinking of, well, let's just make a random video about this and a random video about this product and certain technology, and it's just kind of fun to randomly do that. So I don't know if anybody really cares for it, but I think it's kind of interesting to try something instead of doing the same thing all the time. You gotta switch things up once in a while and try something different. So on that note, we're gonna call her a night, and we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow. Because I gotta go back to the job site tomorrow again, and try to straighten everything out and try to make sense of of why things are set up the way that they were. So that should be interesting. Okay, y'all have a good evening.